Paris. The capital of France and a must-visit for any traveler. The city is home to iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and the Notre Dame Cathedral. There are also plenty of charming neighborhoods to explore. La Dame de Fer, French for Iron Lady. It was constructed from 1887 to 1889 as the centerpiece of the 1889 World's Fair. Although initially criticized by some of France's leading artists and intellectuals for its design, it has since become a global cultural icon of France and one of the most recognizable structures in the world. The tower received 5,889,000 visitors in 2022, up by 197% from 2021, when numbers dropped due to the COVID virus. The Eiffel Tower is the most visited monument with an entrance fee in the world. 6.91 million people ascended it in 2015. It was designated a monument historique in 1964, and was named part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Paris, Banks of the Seine, in 1991. Welcome to the Louvre. There are plenty of good reasons to visit the Louvre. So many works of art to discover in this fabulous museum that used to be a palace. So plan your visit in advance to make the most of it. Why not pick one of our visitor trails to follow a theme-based tour? And when you need a break, where better than the museum's restful gardens? Notre Dame de Paris, also called Notre Dame Cathedral, Cathedral Church in Paris. It is the most famous of the Gothic cathedrals of the Middle Ages and is distinguished for its size, antiquity, and architectural interest. Notre Dame lies at the eastern end of the Ile de la site and was built on the ruins of two earlier churches, which were themselves predated by a Gallo-Roman temple dedicated to Jupiter. The cathedral was initiated by Maurice de Sully, Bishop of Paris, who about 1160 conceived the idea of converting into a single building, on a larger scale, the ruins of the two earlier basilicas. The foundation stone was laid by Pope Alexander III in 1163, and the high altar was consecrated in 1189. The choir, the western facade, and the nave were completed by 1250, and porches, chapels, and other embellishments were added over the next 100 years. The Provence lavender fields are a major attraction in the south of France. It's one of the few places on earth where you can truly immerse yourself in the experience of wandering endlessly through the fragrant rows of purple gold, and breathing in the heady scent. It's only natural you'd want to incorporate a visit to these spectacular fields on your next trip to Provence. But when exactly is the best time to see lavender in Provence? The French Riviera is a stretch of coastline along the Mediterranean Sea known for its luxury resorts, sandy beaches, and glamorous cities like Nice and Cannes. The French Riviera is also a popular destination for celebrities and royalty. Nice is a beautiful city as well as being the capital of the French Riviera. It's a city worth visiting at any time of year. There are many museums waiting for you here, great scenery, green parks, and, of course, a 7 kilometers long seaside promenade. Nice is located on the French Riviera towards the Italian border and close to Monaco. This, the fifth largest city in France, is considered to be the capital of the Côte d'Azur. Every year, 10 million tourists from around the world visit Nice and the region. This is not surprising, because here the sun shines 320 days a year and the winters are mild. The Loire Valley is a region in central France known for its beautiful chateaux, rolling hills, and vineyards. Some of the most popular. The Loire Valley. 500 years on, the architect of this famous French castle remains a mystery. Could it be Leonardo da Vinci? Last year marked the 500th anniversary of Leonardo da Vinci's death in Amboise, a town on the southern bank of the Loire River in France. In 1519, that very same year, construction began on a castle 50 kilometers east of Amboise, the Château de Chambord, the largest castle in the Loire Valley and widely considered one of the most impressive examples of French Renaissance and medieval revival architecture. But whoever originally imagined the defining features of this great monument remains a mystery. Chambord was commissioned by King FranceI, but no architectural plan for it exists. The Dordogne is a region in southwestern France known for its prehistoric cave paintings, medieval villages, and stunning scenery. Some of the most popular attractions in the Dordogne include the Lascaux Caves and Sarlat-la-Canéda. The Lascaux Cave, not the Lascaux Caves, was discovered in 1940 by 4 teenagers from Montignac-Lascaux in the Vézère Valley in the Dordogne Périgord department. After the war, Lascaux was open to the public for many years until it was closed in 1963. The continuous flow of visitors, 1,500/day, and the carbon dioxide and human breath began to degrade the prehistoric paintings in the decorated cave. Today the original Lascaux is closed. The cave is closely monitored to preserve the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sarlat-la-Canéda in the Dordogne, capital of the Périgord Noir and located in the southwest of France. Let your guide take you to the heart of the cobbled streets of this medieval city, labeled City of Arts and History. You can discover or rediscover its listed historical monuments which have been used as sets for many French and international films. Don't hesitate to ask your travel agency to book tastings of the local products for which Sarlat is famous. The French Alps is a mountain range in southeastern France known as a popular destination for skiing, snowboarding, hiking, and mountaineering. Some of the most popular ski resorts in the French Alps include Chamonix, Courchevel, and Val d'Isère. The ski resort of Chamonix-Mont-Blanc is famous for its ideal location at the foot of Europe's highest peak. What was a small mountain village until the end of the 19th century has become a cosmopolitan center in the French Alps of Haute-Savoie. The resort is an excellent base to explore three iconic sites, the Aiguille du Midi, the Mer de Glace and the Brevent Mountain. In the French Alps, Courchevel is truly unique. Made up of not one, but 4 villages all linked, it has something for every skier. Their old names, Courchevel 1550, Courchevel 1650, Courchevel 1850, Courchevel 1300 are used by locals, and together make one of the most luxurious ski resorts in the world. The villages are linked by lifts, pistes and a road. There's a free and frequent bus service that goes between each part and allows visitors to take advantage of the spectacular area. Courchevel 1850 is the largest resort and is the most prestigious place to stay. Foodies love the area as there's 5 restaurants with 2 Michelin stars and a whole host of other fine dining eateries ready to ignite taste buds. Despite 1850 being the plushest, the other villages provide their own unique charm, with bars and restaurants ready to cater to all needs, and high-end shops that provide respite. Strasbourg is a city in northeastern France known for its beautiful Gothic cathedral, lively Christmas markets, and delicious food. Strasbourg is also the capital of the Alsace region, which is known for its Germanic culture and Alsatian wine. Or the Cathedral of Our Lady of Strasbourg, French, Cathedral Notre-Dame de Strasbourg, or Cathedral de Strasbourg, German, Liebfrauenmünster zu Straßburg or Strasburger Münster, also known as Strasbourg Minster, is a Catholic cathedral in Strasbourg, Alsace, France. Although considerable parts of it are still in Romanesque architecture, it is widely considered to be among the finest examples of Rhénanic Gothic architecture. Architect Erwin von Steinbach is credited for major contributions from 1277 to his death in 1318, and beyond through his son Johannes von Steinbach, and his grandson Gerlach von Steinbach, who succeeded him as chief architects. The Steinbachs' plans for the completion of the cathedral were not followed through by the chief architects who took over after them, and instead of the originally envisioned 2 spires, a single, octagonal tower with an elongated, octagonal crowning was built on the northern side of the west facade by Master Ulrich von Ensingen and his successor, Johannes Hultz. The construction of the cathedral, which had started in the year 1015 and had been relaunched in 1190, was finished in 1439. Bordeaux is a city in southwestern France known for its world-renowned wine, charming architecture, and lively atmosphere. Bordeaux is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Bordeaux refers to a wine from Bordeaux, France. Over 90% of Bordeaux wines are red wines made with Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon. This article will introduce you to Bordeaux wine including tasting notes, food pairing suggestions, and key details to know. Red wines from Bordeaux are medium to full-bodied with aromas of black currant, plums, and earthy notes of wet gravel or pencil lead. When you taste the wines, they burst with mineral and fruit notes that lead into prickly, savory, mouth-drying tannins. The tannins are often high enough that wines will age for several decades.